you muppets. Now, today I'm gonna show you how to cut in a sink into a kitchen worktop pillar. And for many years of my experience, I gave you very important information here. It seems straightforward, but maybe it isn't. You need to look out for a lot of things. The first thing is that you have to make sure that in this kind of scenario where you have here a set of legs, that the sink is fitting, because if you pull it that way, you will be hitting that wood, and when you start cutting, this is something you don't want. So make sure you make a perfect measuring. So this inside bit of the sink is your line. This is gonna be on the top. This is gonna be on the top of the worktop, so that doesn't really matter. But this inside bit here, the inside of this piece of metal, it's your cutting. So that's exactly where you cut. Yeah. Now another thing which is really important, if you have this scenario where the worktop is already fixed, you can't move the worktop, so you have to be very careful here. When you cut, you have to make sure that your saw is fitting between the cut and the window sill. Because if you put the sink all the way to the sill and your saw is not fitting, yeah, let's face it that way, yeah, because it would be much nicer to do it this way, because I've got here plenty of space for my belly, yeah. Now, but the problem what you're gonna have is that you're gonna cut. You try to cut and your saw is not fitting, so that means you have to work with an angle, and the cut is gonna be not nice. So make sure you measure your saw first, so you have enough space here. This is 8 centimeters, I know, so I need 4.5 centimeters from here to here, because obviously it's the half of the saw. So I could go all the way to the window sill. So this is my margin. But don't only measure here, measure the whole width of the saw, because this is 7 but this is 8. So you have to also calculate with this, because otherwise you're gonna hit it here. It's not gonna be nice. And then when you're all done with your setup, yeah, obviously one measurement here to here, one from here to here, so you have the exact position. But in this case it's very cool, because that worktop has these lines here, so they are straight, so you can just put it here, line it up with those lines, and then you're gonna be definitely straight. But measure more than less always, to make sure that you don't make any mistakes, because if you cut, there is no way back. If you screw it up, you have to chuck the whole worktop out, and that's something what you don't want. Now also on this side, on this side here, you make sure you don't have anything underneath it. I've got here a metal plate, but that should be alright, because it's still plenty of space. So you always double and triple check, and then when you're done with all the measures and in the right position, then you draw a line around here. You draw a line around the outside. You take the whole sink away, and then you measure 1 centimeter from this line to this line. Now they say it's 1.3, but don't do 1.3, do 1, because if you do 1.3, it's gonna be a really tight fit. It caught me out. It's not good fun. So 1 centimeter from here to here is fine. So you have a leverage of 0.3 centimeters, or basically 3 millimeters, put it that way, and then it's gonna fit very nicely. So this is what it is. I hope this video helped you to cut in your first worktop. I mean, just go for it. Don't be scared. I know it's a bit of a scary scary thing, but sometimes you have to jump into cold water and risk a bit. So donkey doggies for watching, and I would say 1,000 chas. Catch you later, you muppets.